Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another discussion video. And today I want to talk about Nintendo again. We have some more Nintendo news concerning the Nintendo Switch because there's been three sources, legitimate sources, and one of them being Eurogamer, had made some news saying that the Nintendo Switch Virtual Console will have GameCube games, and they were pretty much saying that there's almost about like 4 games that they're testing right now, currently testing, that would be ready, I guess, at launch for the Nintendo Switch with the Virtual Console. And these 4 games is pretty much Luigi Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Smash Bros. Melee, and their 4th game is set to be Animal Crossing, which is apparently currently being tested on as we speak. Now, what does this mean? Well, this pretty much mean that I guess they want to revive some of their older titles, because I'm telling you right now, the Nintendo Switch and their launch lineup, I wouldn't say it's going to be weak, and I'm not going to even say that it's going to be strong. With their launch lineup is going to pretty much be, I guess you could say, mediocre at best. We will probably have 2 heavy hitting titles. Well, like if the rumor was true about the last discussion we had, if we have a Mario game at launch, that will pretty much hold everybody off. And within those 6 months, we'll have pretty much ports of Wii U games, enhanced ports of Wii U games to hold everybody off until the bigger titles come out, and also on the third party have their titles up and ready. But I think this is a smart deal here that they have for the Virtual Console. If they are going this route with the whole GameCube thing, is because you have games like Super Mario Sunshine. Can you imagine playing Super Mario Sunshine on the go? I think that's a perfect handheld game to play in this current generation, and it is a good way to revisit Super Mario Sunshine. I still own my original copy of Super Mario Sunshine. I never 100% completed the game, so I may go back in there and give it a try again, but this time I have it. I can play it on the go. I can go anywhere with it, and I think that's something very, very good to complement the console, especially at launch. And then you have Luigi Mansion, which was one of the first launch titles that was on the Nintendo GameCube, and now we getting, if it is true and officially confirmed by Nintendo themselves, if this is true, Luigi Mansion would be a good thing to have on a Nintendo Switch. And then Nintendo is playing smart with the whole Super Smash Bros. Melee. There's a lot of competitive players out there who enjoy the hell out of Super Smash Bros. Melee, and it's still an ongoing strong community. And to have that on a Nintendo Switch I think would be pretty smart on their behalf, especially when you have a lot of gamers who, still play this game, and now they can play it on the go, they can play it anywhere and everything. And the good part about this is, also with the rumors pretty much saying from Eurogamer, they were also saying that what they're going to try to do is, there's reports saying that they are going to try to utilize the Wii U GameCube controller adapter for the Switch, but it haven't been finalized yet. But I think it would be smart for them to do that, especially if we are going to have the GameCube as a virtual console for the Nintendo Switch. It makes perfect sense. So you might as well put the GameCube controllers and put the GameCube adapter to some use. Now the thing is, like I said before, I was pretty much saying to myself is, if the only way I'll pack my Wii U up in a way is if we get Smash Brothers on the Switch, and the selling thing was if the GameCube adapter would be able to be used for the Nintendo Switch. Because the thing is, Nintendo don't have to do this as far as trying to get, utilize the GameCube controller and bring it over to the Nintendo Switch. They don't have to do this. This is a brand new console. But if they have better use for it now, if this is true about the GameCube being a virtual console. So you have more use for the GameCube controller, which makes perfect sense as far as the controls are concerned. So if this is true, this is a deal breaker for me right here. This is very, very smart. And now competitive Melee players can play now Smash Bros. Melee on the go and bring their adapter and use their game controller. So that makes perfect sense. And there's also, it has been yet to be confirmed, but Eurogamer also heard rumblings of an upgrade program that's pretty much similar to what the Wii U had with their Wii virtual console games. So they're pretty much saying that your virtual console games on your Wii U, if you're owners of those games, you can pretty much purchase them as a discount on the Switch. So it haven't been finalized yet, but there's supposed to be some talks about that. So that's really smart on Nintendo's behalf. Plus, both the Nintendo Switch and Nvidia's Shield also share the same common GPU, which is the most powerful mobile gaming Tegra chip. So, I mean, I'm not a tech junkie. I don't know if that's a good thing, if that's a bad thing, or I don't know anything about that when it comes to mobile and stuff. So, if make sure you leave that in the comments and let me know if that's a good thing about the GPU, which is the gaming Tegra chip. And there's one more piece of information that crept up on me that I want to talk about before I close out this video. I didn't know that Nintendo was going to make an appearance on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon last night. So when I woke up this morning, I seen a bunch of my friends post on Facebook, and I seen a bunch of videos, everybody talking about that the Nintendo Switch made an appearance with Reggie Fils-Aimé, and Miyamoto was there. And they had played Zelda Breath of the Wild for this console, for the Tonight Show. So I woke up this morning, checked it out and everything, and I just want to talk a little bit about that. And pretty much, if you guys haven't seen it, Reggie Fils-Aimé had bought the mobile game that's coming out of Mario. I think it's called Mario Run, which is a mobile app game that you can download for your, I think, the iPhone or whatever. I really don't care too much for it. To me, I think it's just a lazy game altogether. But anyway, I'll just talk about that in a whole nother video. But what surprised everybody was the reveal of, the appearance of the Nintendo Switch. And I think this is very smart on Nintendo's behalf in the marketing department, because we have yet to still have any kind of news on Nintendo's Switch and what it's capable of doing, and they're just putting it out piece by piece. And the Tonight Show is perfect. If you want your stuff to get out there, Tonight Show is the perfect place to get your products advertised and marketed, and have everybody get to see what it's capable of doing. So Reggie Fils-Aimé was pretty much showing off the Legend of Zelda on at the late night show, and the game looked gorgeous, looks beautiful. I was reading the comment section on the Tonight Show. A lot of people were saying, well, you really can't make a judgment on, based off of off of YouTube, because YouTube don't really display the real frame rate of the game and everything. Because a lot of fans were super excited when Reggie Fils-Aimé had took the Nintendo Switch off the docking unit, and when he took it off the docking unit, people were surprised at how the game still ran at a constant or smooth game frame rate, and everybody was going nuts and going out of controls. And then of course you had the pessimistic, or I guess you could say the realistic viewers, of the Nintendo Switch was pretty much saying that we just still have to wait and see, this doesn't mean anything and stuff like that. But the game looks absolutely gorgeous, and the system looks very, very sleek. Seeing it in person and not just a commercial, but you're seeing it in person, how well it can be held in your hand and everything like that. So, Nintendo, keep doing what you're doing. You guys are, I guess, trying to switch your game up, and I'm impressed with what I'm seeing so far. And if this news is true about the Nintendo Switch having the GameCube Virtual Console games and everything like that, that's perfect. And also be able to use the GameCube adapter with the game controller, that'll just be perfect. That's a win-win, and that's a smart thing if they go run with that. But that's pretty much my opinion on this topic. If you guys have any news that you want me to discuss, also leave that in the comment section below. If you guys, I just want to hear your guys' opinion, so make sure you guys just talk away in this video, what you think about the Nintendo Switch and what you think about this whole thing with the Switch being able to play Virtual Console GameCube games. This is MugenLord signing off.